Time for 4 and 40. Sashien will give his take in 40 seconds or less on the following. Let's go. Esports.
I love the sector, Carl. I would say the category leader is definitely DraftKings. A lot of us have been hearing about what's going on in the esports sector. I'm really kind of curious to see what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how progressive these companies have been over the pandemic months and what the future looks for esports. My personal favorite bet is definitely Esports Entertainment Group, sitting on the NASDAQ.
Bet. Retail e-commerce.
Retail e-commerce is a great one as well. I think Shopify is definitely my favorite. They're headquartered here in Ottawa, so it's a local fan favorite for sure. I've seen the company go from a very small startup in Ottawa to now a multi-billion-dollar company. So I do love Shopify, and I think they've built an incredible business just based out of Ottawa as well.
POS Software.
That's a good one, Carl. I think Lightspeed's definitely my favorite. They sit on the TSX right now. They're trading at sort of the $30 range for the last few months, and now they're in sort of the 40s. They recently just released their earnings, so that's obviously done really well, 50% of growth actually over the last quarter. So definitely Lightspeed as well, and that's a company that's also headquartered in Canada.
And finally, Sashien, you're diversified, but if you had to put all your eggs into one basket, where are you going?
The most obvious one, I'd say, Carl, for that, it's a very easy question for me, Amazon. I love the company. I've been watching them for many, many years. As a consumer, I buy so many of their products, lots in my circle as well. But I think what they built is sort of this monopoly, right? They're in retail, they've got the e-commerce, they've got the Prime membership. And so they have all these sort of tentacles, you could almost say. Looking at the company from a public investing sort of perspective, we're seeing them now as a multi-trillion-dollar company. And so I think they're going to be maybe $4 or $5 trillion in the next few years. So the most obvious thing for me to invest in would definitely be Amazon. Seeing them from an $1,800 stock 2 years ago to now over $3,000. Some folks are questioning my thoughts on the stock, but I think even from that point on, I've thought that company is going to do some amazing things, obviously in the e-commerce world, but I think what they're going to build on from now and even from before is going to be incredible. So it's definitely the one I would close my eyes and literally throw all my eggs in.
That's 4 and 40, Sashien. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Carl.